slave ships to the banquets. Take ish, but we take back. Never slip till we hit back. March off on the pavement for the same ish that you have. Facts. Look at you copy the swag. Look at you kneeling up all on our backs. No, we ain't messing with that. No, it ain't part of the past. Look at where all of us at. Still gotta struggle with all of this melanin, though we all wanna be black. I put the step on your toes. No, you don't want any smoke. I put the noose in the rope. We took you out with a vote. It's like you don't already know. Color me black, I'm the go. Color me ready to go. Color your money and
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens. CPT where we be, 4 p.m. till 5 every week. Ekse, 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 Ekse live. CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens. CPT where we be, 4 p.m. till 5 every week. Ekse, 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 it's Ekse live.
Hey, what up, one? What's up with you? We feeling good? We feel it too, right here. You're welcome to the biggest hit show in the motherland. Before we get onto the show, first things first. Ekse is not looking for a TV presenter.
No.
However, Cape Town TV is looking for a brand new presenter for the environment show. You need to be between the ages of 18 and 30. You need to send us a 2-minute video, not longer than that, before the 14th of April. That's our closing date. Let us know why you should be chosen as the new presenter right here on Cape Town TV. Use the hashtag Cape Town TV Presenter Search 2021.
I feel like some
now
people
that
are
we
hurt.
got that all the way.
Yes, some people are hurt like how Wabatong. I wanted to work for Ekse, but
Not
it's
yet.
okay.
Not yet.
Okay, now that we got that out the way, what do you want to say, Lama?
I'm saying welcome to the biggest, the baddest, and the most hip and happening show in the motherland. My name is Lameli Muinanchi.
Ulwandile, Indombi, Zulu. But then again, I feel like I don't have to tell you that. Thank you guys so much for choosing us to be your source of entertainment, like you always do. Listen, this show is about to take you all the way up to 5 o'clock. It's going to be so interesting. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so magical. So what you want to do is make sure you stay here all the way up to 5 o'clock. Listen, I went to a really, really cool shoot, and I did a really, really cool thing with Loyiso Gola. So you're going to be seeing that incredible interview a little later on. As you know, he has released his first ever South African comedy that is titled Unlearning on Netflix. And I got to chat to him, and we just had a really cool conversation. So I feel like you guys want to see that.
It looks dope.
It
does.
looks so cool. So if you want to see that, please do stay tuned all the way to 5 o'clock.
Of course, you got the Kaapstad champion as well, Mr. JJ Prime himself, along with my amazing
But Tom, JJ, do you want to
co-presenters.
maybe go to your camera?
Of course, I would like to go to my camera. I mean, it's my camera. It's for me. You know, it's for the people.
Yes.
Once again, you're back with us on Ekse. And remember, if you guys want to do any comments, if you want to, you know, see something on the show and also get up to that presenter thing that Lama was mentioning, hit us up on at Ekse_live on Instagram and Twitter, and then also on Facebook at Ekse Live.
Yes.
No stranger to the building is Lady P. She's in the hizzy, ladies and gentlemen. You know when she's here, she's about to drop something huge, something big. You do not want to miss any of that. EP Yake, the latest, Ipumile, and she's here to give us a taste of what's good about it.
Oh,
so
I
excited.
love that. I literally love everything that's going to be happening on the show today. But you need to let me know that you are loving everything that's happening on the show. So please be on your social media pages. It is Ekse_live on Twitter, as well as Ekse_live on Instagram, as well as Ekse Live on Facebook. Listen, Sizolo guys, because if you're not showing me love on social media, then I don't know that you're there. I don't know that you're watching. So please do the right thing and go on socials, okay?
What do you have in your pocket?
I think it's very important that you interact with us on socials as well, because guys, we also need the followers. I know we're kind of famous, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So in the building today, we've got Reamohetse. Okay, and he performed a little something with us during soundcheck, and the guy was dope. You know, I'm really looking forward to that. And your insert as well. You look like you had so much fun. Kind of jealous that I wasn't there, but we'll talk about that. You know, but other than that, we've got a super awesome lineup for you guys, and then it's going to be an amazing show.
Speaking of amazing, the amazing things that happened in the past couple of hours right here in South Africa, that's why we're bringing you these trending news. Check them out.
trending literally almost every single day, and almost every single day there is a story. Guys, in South Africa, nine drama, nine inkinga, ziningi. Most of the trending news are just shady ass things that are happening in this country.
Nine drama,
Nine
nine
inkinga.
inkinga.
Jehovah. It was just the Passover, so we need to pray for Africa and South Africa as a whole. But I have some trending news. Are you ready to hear the first one?
I needed to pray before you went there, but I did.
The first trending news is one that hits me hard because this is one of literally my favorite gospel artists of all time. But my favorite gospel artist apparently has committed fraud. And the Hawks are after him, child. Oh my God.
But who's your gospel artist?
Dr. Dumi, wait, let me tell you the story right now. The world-renowned, gospel singer and medical doctor, Dr. Dumi, and his wife have been released on bail after handing themselves over to the primary courts for an investigation, also known as Hawks, in Johannesburg last week. The star, whose real name is Tumi Sang, and his wife are accused of defrauding a National Lotteries Board. The Hawks allege that the couple listed a committee of members of a non-profit organization that did not exist. It was not there, but they listed it and they got money for it. Now they're in trouble. Now they have been let out on bail, but obviously these allegations are very.
That guy is a man of God.
He is
I'm
a
sure
man
the
of
wife
God.
is a woman of God
Oh,
as
because,
well.
yeah.
So good tandaze, so that they do not catch you.
Please.
Speaking of being caught, well, Berita's husband, what's his name? Remind me.
Unota Baloy.
Yeah, Nota Baloy. Uti, he's got figure it out about who sent the popo on him. He got arrested for assaulting a cop,
Yes.
for refusing
Recklessly driving
driving. He knows he's got many enemies in the state.
Yeah.
So who do you think it is? I'd love to know. What I don't like about my producer is
What?
we mentioned Berita's name. This is not about
This
Berita.
is not about
It's about the guy.
Berita.
Who's the guy again?
Uno aswas no mas.
Aswas no gwazi.
Aswas no gwazi.
So
But we know
you
Berita.
better sort your ish out so that you do not,
Yeah.
Black coffee is one of the enemies, by
I
the way.
saw.
All the best.
Actually, guys, do you think black coffee is actually going after Nota? If you do, please tell us out.
Single-handedly, black coffee can do things.
Oh
so.
my God, that is so shady. But I'm going to move on to the next news. This one, though, is unfortunately not one that I like to present about. The city of Cape Town has withdrawn their services that they provide, which is services of water and sanitation in Samora, after one of their workers got killed during working in Samora. So one of the workers was working in Samora, and then and then the city of Cape Town's like, actually, I'm done with Samora. I ain't doing this no more. So they've taken away their sanitation and water privileges that they had for Samora.
Samora Michelle is a very huge community.
Yes.
So Angmazu, who's Usbongseni, Amazimbani, Unokubonga, and then they happen to kill those guys.
Yes.
What does it have to do with me?
That is a very good question. That's
City
actually
of
the
Cape
question I
Town,
had
what
for
have gone with you? What's wrong with you? But then again, Samora, if you walk down the street,
Yeah.
you'll see somebody's mother pouring water from a tap, leaving to go shop right, only to come back 35 minutes later, still the water is running, wasting amanzi. These people are not paying any water bills or electricity bills. So sorry, not sorry.
Lama, I feel like you always balance it so nicely. You have like literally the two sides of the coin. Sorry, not sorry. But right now, though, let us know, ladies and gentlemen, if we had trending news that you liked, or maybe you were like, oh, Walwandila, I thought you were going to cover this today because that was trending in my world. Don't worry, darling. You can always let us know on our social media pages. It is Ekse_Live on Twitter and on Instagram, as well as Ekse Live on Facebook. But right now, though, I feel like we need to go and get some entertainment and get some entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen.
Rhea?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Rhea's going to come through and perform properly this time. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I'm going to lead us to an ad break. And after that, Rhea's going to bless our world.
Yes, kick it.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens. CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screen.
Welcome back to it, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we redefine the status quo of education as well as entertainment. You've done yourself a huge favor by choosing us as your source of entertainment because we cancel every other show this side of the equator that's between 4 and 5. The reasons why are right here. So don't go anywhere. Otherwise, you can also follow us on YouTube, Ekse on Cape Town TV. That will show you other previous episodes that you might have missed. Otherwise, on Facebook, Ekse Live. WhatsApp line 0603918464. Lady of the moment, Lady P is in the building. Besiluma mazipho singayazi noba uyafika okanye akafiki because some of us don't walk around wearing these. Funny, not funny, but laugh. Welcome to the show.
Hi, hola.
Grand. Sure. You are a friend of Cape Town TV, and Cape Town TV loves abantu abanetalented, people that always bring something new, something fresh, something that oozes appeal so that we are entertained and learn new things all the time. And you're one of those people, hence you are always welcome back. I don't know after today, but let's talk about today. You came to bring us what? I know that there are good news through e-grapevine.
Yo, and guess if I've zot and so drop EP I love Bali.
Yes.
And EP and the feature share abantu bon ba okay abantu ba popa in Cape Town. Mentioning Maya Lee, Bravo and KWX, Tokyo and was that Pytho. I have King K Mali from Mamasbury. So yeah.
Perhaps you need a calculator to calculate about Duba featurisha EP. Why is it important for artists, especially as a local, to collaborate so that Sibon Banya Sebenzisana?
Singabantu sine style is different.
Sure.
And sine followers is different. And if usebenza nomnye of course uzogaina followers nalamntu uzoqala ayibo lo muntu une-style esayo. Okay, sorry. So in-album sisebenzisane is because sonke funeka sidibanise italente yakhe noyomnye adibanise yakhe then kuphume enye italente engazange uyicinge uba izophuma yabo, which is dope.
I remember the first EP didn't do so well because zange i-trend kakhulu, zange topishe charts and stuff like that. Perhaps it was because of marketing for lack of ezinye excuses. However, I want to find out yintoni umahluko between that one and your latest body of work.
Okay, ngozi mameli izikule nena. The reason why the city lena is Ailo Bali. Yeah, and Leana it was time to sweat up. But yeah, I think I didn't sweat up on it. Yeah. Because I did promote and I was still not confident enough. And in Goku, that's where I felt like, no man, Ailo Bali, this is Lady P, man. I saw story AC and like the serious confident enough, like Yongi no man, I can promote. I'm free to everything. So yeah.
Abantu buba bizilo sebenza nabo, they're very talented. You cannot help but move both your feet, whether you've got two left feet, but you know that you're gonna dance. Yeah, yes, okay. Yeah. If South Africa is sleeping on you guys, why is that the case? Why do you think so?
I think it's because sithi qala thina kwethu siyazidobelela phansi ngokwethu, especially thina apha Cape Town. Sure. If there's someone popping, we always see something wrong on that person and we started to drag that person down and ke ngoku loo nto ayisincedi yabo and yasibulala kwathina selves. So and ke ngoku abanye abantu especially ngoku into ephophayo apha Cape Town is Xhosa rap.
Sure.
Yeah, and ke ngoku some of people they were like sispaza because there was ispaza and ngoku like it's just tend to be trap and troll. So yeah, man, I think that's why you see flakish.
I'm feeling enticed because this sounds so exciting to me. And if we were to excite any viewers as Bukeleyo right now, why should they go and consume your EP?
Yeah, man. The thing is, Pagla EP, I went all out.
Sure.
Yeah. There's a song where you can vibe on the song. There's a song where you can listen and feel like, no man, she's telling the story. Yeah. So inezinto zonke for abantwana, for abantu abadala, for everyone to listen on the EP. The EP is going to be all out on all platforms.
Yeah, this coming Friday.
Actually, no, not on this coming Friday.
When?
The plan was but ke ngoku konyanzeleka nditshintshe because of the other thing. So ndizayidropha next week.
Cool, and this is an Ekse exclusive. You heard it here first. Later on, you're shutting down the show. What's the song about? What are you talking about there? Is it a surprise?
Let's say it's a surprise.
I cannot wait to be surprised. And if ungabantu abangazithandiyo surprises, well, let me tell you what's still coming through on the show. Ukona Uriya, who's going to be holding it down alongside UJJ, talking about his music, his filmmaking, the whole round artist that he is. And then Loyiso Gola is also going to be in conversation with Indombi Omzulu, Ulwandile. You do not want to miss any of that. And if you want to be part of the biggest hit show in the motherland, email us to ekse@capetowntv.org or call us on 021 448 0448. Kwinxeba lo social media ngesikhosa uthi nikhumsha gqithi ngumfundisi isikhosa amanxeba
It's a boot.
unxebo lonxumululwano. Bra Dave, into social media. Bra Dave, oh there you are. Inxeba lonxumululwano. Amakhasi whatever. Let's go to a quick ad break. When we return, there's going to be Loyiso Gola in the building. Zulu. Maybe can Zulu rise better than I Xhosa rise? I don't care. Welcome to Ekse. It is the Wednesday edition.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens. CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.
So you know we came to the biggest theater in the motherland, so we gotta do big things. And I did a big thing a little later on, last week. And I went to go meet Loyiso Gola at the Radisson Red Hotel. We talked about his new release on Netflix, which is titled Unlearning. So please do check out this really, really cool interview. Loyiso Gola was an absolute star, and I had an absolutely fantastic time. So ladies and gents, this is Unlearning with Loyiso Gola.
I love that song. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Me, on top of the world.
I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this interview and you're already like putting me in a very Lwandile. This is my house.
No. You own this.
I do what I do.
Yeah. You gotta own this. Me, I'm the subject.
Okay, cool.
You He's the driver.
I'm going to let you sit there and tell my viewers real quick what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for choosing us once again to be your source of entertainment. I feel like it's not a surprise. I was going to do like a young intro to say, Aibo, look at who I'm sitting with, but he's already said his name. We're already here. We already can see Unlearning with Loyiso. So first and foremost, I want to say a huge congratulations
Thank you.
for starting such an incredible thing. I mean, there's such an atmosphere in this room, and you can feel that it is the first to ever be done right here in Africa. So congratulations.
Thank you.
First things first, did you ever feel like a man from Ekugulets? When you were growing up, did you feel like, Aibo, when I'm telling these young jokes, is it actually going to get really far?
No, I wasn't living in Guguletu when I started stand-up.
Yeah.
Just before I got to my teen years, we moved out.
Okay, cool.
We lived in an observatory. Yeah, but when I lived in Gooks and I was a young kid, all I ever wanted to do was play for Orlando Pirates.
And then that didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Yeah, that's all I just wanted to do. I think, like, if you asked me then, that's all I wanted to do. But I understand what you mean. I mean, even when I was 21, I never imagined like a global release in this way.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I'm taking it all in.
I mean, people are probably looking at the title saying, "Hi man, Loyiso, what are we unlearning?" For real. If someone's not watched it before, if they have not seen any of the snippets that are hilarious on social media, what can people expect from Unlearning? What is it? Are you telling us what you think South Africa or people just in general should unlearn, or you're just talking from your personal experiences?
It's personal as well, but I also think that people need to go on like this journey of unlearning, and I think my show should be a catalyst for people to go to on that journey. But people are consuming it the way they want to consume it. That's what I like. So some people are saying it's clever, some people are saying it's funny, some people are saying it's didactic. So I don't want to dictate even to you how you must watch it. I want you to experience it the way, because now it's out of my control.
Exactly.
The only thing I can do now is watch people watch it.
Exactly.
And that's also excruciating, if I could tell you.
I can imagine. I mean, it was released literally not too long
ago. Literally like 48 hours ago.
Exactly. How are you feeling? Do you feel like, I know once you release something, you're like, okay guys, there's nothing else I can do. It's done. I've prayed enough. I've done my best. So do you feel like the reception is always anxious for you? Just like, I know I did what I had to do, so I'm done.
Not with that much swagger and but I do it like with like I do have the anxiousness. I don't get too anxious about things. I got anxious during the lockdown quite a lot, but I don't really freak out about stuff. But this one kind of freaked me out because I was like, damn, how are people gonna receive this? And like, you're gonna be on Twitter. How are these people gonna interact with this material? So for me, I end up panic and when was it? On
23rd.
22nd.
Oh,
the day before.
Oh, the 22nd.
22nd.
So what are some of the things that you have enjoyed about this process? I mean, I'm sure it wasn't easy. Everything that is great takes time. So how was the process and making sure that you are bringing your best work? I mean, as an artist, I mean, you were nominated for an Emmy. There's so many things that you've done.
Hold on. Whoever's talking is mad distracting. Go
I mean, you were nominated for an Emmy. There's so many things that you have been doing. So you've been reaching milestone after milestone after milestone. And just when you think you've probably reached the best milestone, another one comes up. So how do you always try to be the best you? Like top the other words, top.
It's actually crazy because I don't really try to top myself per se. Like, I try to focus on the thing that I'm doing at the time. So generally, the older I've become, and I'm 37, I have worked on things that I want to work on, and then I apply myself for that particular thing. So if I'm doing late night news, if I'm tired of late night news, there's no way I can justify to myself waking up and doing it.
Yeah.
You see, so I gotta stop. You know what I mean? So but I can't do it half-assed. I can't be like, I'm there, but I'm not there. Because that's a waste of time. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of everybody's time. So for me, I try to be present in whatever I'm doing. Like this interview is the most important thing to me right now.
As it's happening.
As it's happening.
Yeah.
So that's how I aspire to live. So when we think about career and projects, I really get into the moment of the thing. So I'll always give it my all. And then awards, man.
Yeah.
But
After that, if it's not figuring, then it's fine.
Do you know what I mean?
I love that though, because that means the moment you put your work into it, it's like, I've done my best.
Yeah.
That's all I've done. That's all I can do. I can do that. If you don't like it,
It's fine,
If
it's fine.
you rock with it, that's even better. But if you don't, that's fine.
But that's the thing, is it's not your choice. It's not like a philosophy. It's not a choice. It's not like I can go back and edit the. No, I can't.
Yeah.
So I gotta be at peace with, and that's what humans used to understand. You need to be at peace with things, with your ex, with your former boss. You just have to be at peace.
My boss is watching this and my exes. So why the topic unlearning? I mean, actually, in this 21st century, mental health and so many of these different things have been taking such a prime, what can I say, like such a huge part of our lives, because people are actually for the first time starting to acknowledge that, hey man, these problems exist, they're there, so and so and so forth. Why do you feel like the subject unlearning is so important, especially to all people?
I think, remember what, I think even when you watch all protests, people want change. But what people don't acknowledge is that change is a difficult thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how difficult it is to lose weight? And for you to lose weight, you have to change your regimen. And that means you have to unlearn what you're eating.
Yeah.
And, that's so for me, why unlearning, I think, like, understanding that you should or can unlearn or should unlearn is the beginning of sorting out our issues.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
process number one. First, see the problem.
Yeah.
Secondly, try. Okay. I
yeah. It's like for me, like relationship feedback would be, because I talk, I don't have a problem talking. Which means I don't listen. Yeah, so then I was like, okay, cool, I need to learn to listen. Now I'm like, listen, I said I listen. I listen more.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that actually. That's
yeah.
But also, whoever thought that, people think comedy, it's satire, you're making jokes, but now as we evolve, you can see people like yourself, Trevor Noah, we're involving so many of real life issues into comedy, like what you're saying right now.
But comedy is life, art is life, life is life. But I think those things are intertwined, You know how people always say politics? They say like, oh, I don't get involved in politics.
Yes.
That is the stupidest thing ever, because politics is involved in your life regardless.
Yeah, whether you want it or not.
Whether you want to or not. Like the price of this thing, the price of those shoes, everything is politics.
Renting
how you
this
got
place.
here. There's a whole minister who's in charge of your transportation.
Yeah.
He regulates the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for you not to be involved in that is really stupid. And so what I don't like is when people separate politics, whereas politics is really part of their lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not. To answer your question, I'm not. Like satire, politics, all of this stuff. They're all one thing. They're literally all one thing. It's just that as humans, we like separating things category.
Yeah,
this
like
one is
this
R&B, this one is the blues, this one
Yeah.
is what, this is rap. But it's just it's just instruments, man.
Okay. It's just instruments. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's just sounds, sonics.
So I want to know, like, if someone is going out there and they're like, actually, I want to watch Unlearning. What do you want them to take away? Do you want them to just laugh? Do you want them to have a thought process after? Or you just like, actually, man, I don't have a specific thing. I'm going to put it out there. If you just want to laugh, do that.
I just want them to enjoy it. That's on a basic level. I just want them to enjoy it. And then it's crazy because when I did an interview with GQ, I said, it's a piece of art. Then I thought it was just in my head. You know when you go, it's just in my head, this thing of, it's a piece of art. But when I watched it again, I was like, oh, no,
it's a piece of art.
It's a very seductive thing. It's a seductive thing. Like, if you watch it, it's really like, it really sort of like manipulates your emotional your emotional makeup.
Oh, and then speaking of that, in order to get things, like to get different layers, to make things not just one-sided, but to get different layers, it takes time.
Right.
So, So how did you make sure that the process ended up with the final product?
Well, the thing is, I wrote this thing 7 years ago.
Hey,
And then I
Baton.
started performing it 6 years ago.
Okay.
And then now, by the time I started doing this deal with Netflix,
Yeah.
I hadn't done that show in probably 4 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why did you pick this one specifically?
No, they picked it. That wasn't my call.
Oh, so they were like,
yeah,
this is what
this
we
is
want.
the one we want. But
Yeah.
I've got 2 other 1-hour shows.
Yeah.
So it was so crazy because I was doing this theater in London, and Netflix wanted to see. Okay, I gotta explain this properly.
Okay.
So I was touring this one show, right? There was which isn't this one.
Okay, cool.
But this one I hadn't toured in a long time.
Okay, cool.
And so when they were interested in this show, I had to do both shows, which really messed with my memory. Because I
Okay.
wouldn't remember.
Like
'cause
what?
I'd be like, oh man. So I sometimes in London I'll do it back and forth. So I'll go from one place, do an hour of that, go to another. So I was doing like 2 hours, 2 different hours, and like twice. It's even hard to explain.
Yeah.
Because
But I
it's-
sort of grasp what
do you
you're trying
understand
to
what I'm
say.
saying?
Yeah.
Because I had to record this and send it to them.
Oh.
Because as much as they had seen it, they were like, okay, can you just perform it and send it to us? And then I performed it, but it was so like it was so foreign to me.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And then how has it been like just being in the moment, being present right now? I mean, you talk about being present, you hear. What does this moment mean for you? Is it another thing where you're like, wow? It's one of those things where it's like, as people, we need different milestones to say
Yes.
that, you know what, I've made it. Now I feel like I've done something. Now I feel like I've topped myself before. So how does it feel for you? Is it just like, I feel at peace. This is exactly what I should be doing with my life. Or it's like, what's the next thing?
Oh no, I'm not too rushed about the next thing. I think
Yeah.
at the moment I just want to sanitize my hands.
Okay. I just want to stay COVID free.
Yeah, stay COVID free.
Yeah.
Because remember, you can plan all you want, but if you die of COVID, that's pointless.
It's a wrap.
You know what I mean? So let's
Right.
focus on the basics.
Yeah.
It's like what my coach used to say: if you can't trap the ball, you can't play in football. If you can't trap the ball, you can't play football.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So I sanitize, masks, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's trapping the ball. Then you can think about let's do the basic thing first, and then we can do tricks. So I'm just trying to stay afloat, and then whatever's next is next. But I'm not too stressed about what's next.
As people, we're often just so content with what's happening right now, and I'm really happy for you for this moment. But I feel like we need to play a quick game.
What's the game?
That is shady.
What? Go.
Yes, what are some of the celebrities, what are some of your friends? I mean, you're friends with so many celebrities because you're a celebrity
No,
yourself.
I'm not friends with too many celebrities.
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna...
go ahead. But go ahead, I'm interested.
Okay.
Go.
So what is one thing, I'm going to come for a colleague of yours. What is one thing that you feel like Trevor should unlearn?
Sure, unlearning is a very personal journey, man. It's got nothing to do with anyone else.
See, now that you've posed that question, I'm like, I can't play this game with you
Go.
anymore. Every time I'll throw a name, we'll be like, no one has to unlearn everything. It's a personal journey.
Shit, I don't know.
He doesn't know, Your Honor.
No, I really don't know. I don't know.
Okay, what are some of the things that how far are you hoping that this special goes? How do you want it just to read South African markets? Do you hopes it goes to everywhere in the world? How far? What are your dreams
Well, I
for this
mean,
baby of yours?
at the moment, it's streaming globally. So, I mean, at the moment, we're global.
We are global.
At this current juncture, we're global.
And another thing that's done is time. I am so sorry, but I have to let you go. Thank you so much for
Thank
chatting
you.
to us today.
Thank you.
Ekse, don't forget to go on our socials and let us know if you enjoyed that edition. It's Ekse_live on Twitter, as well as Ekse_live on Facebook, as well as Ekse_live on Instagram. We've loved chatting to you. Congratulations
awesome.
on
Oh,
everything
yeah.
that you are doing. But from me to you, it's all love, goodbye, and I'll see you after this.
Yo, and that was another insert there with the beautiful Lwa and Loyiso Gola. He's making big moves. Very, very funny guy, but he's very successful also. Probably a very, very good mentor as well. Obviously, we're not at the end of the show just yet. We've got so much more for you, but you guys for now need to get out of here so that I can get my interviewee right for the interview that I'm gonna give you guys as soon as this ad break's done. Bah, get out of here, man.
CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens. CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens.
Yo, welcome back to the moment that we've all been waiting for. Finally, this is a very busy guy, so to even have him here is a great honor. I'm nervous right now. But anyway, this is Reamohetse, and he is here to tell us about his amazing journey with music. Guy's a filmmaker, producer. Oh, that's just to name a few, but we're obviously going to let him get a little bit into that. Welcome to the show, my brother. How you doing?
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to be here with you, man. Thanks for inviting me over.
Stop. I feel like I'm the honored one here. Like, you just need to, relax. So you a musician, you make films.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about what exactly you do. What you got under your belt there,
Yeah,
bro?
I do a lot of things, mostly filmmaking. That is what pays the bills, but also making music and making the beats as well for the music. So that is
So you compose beats, you make films, and you say films is actually making...
Yeah.
Generating the revenue
Generating
right
the
now.
money.
So I take it
Generating
you've been
money.
doing that much longer than you've been doing music or the other things as well?
I would say so, but it started off with photography and then it turned into, making the films and stuff. So it all sort of worked itself out. And then, during lockdown, I managed to find a way to start making music and making the beats, and then the beats sort of added itself to the rapping. So,
I feel like lockdown is the reason for a lot of creativity coming out of a lot of individuals,
definitely,
you know?
yeah.
So it's not always a negative situation. When you're stuck in a room by yourself for such a long
What
period
else
of
is there to
time,
do?
you know what I'm saying? I'm sure your craft obviously improved over time.
Yeah.
So you're here for music though, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
tell me why music?
Well, when I was much younger, me and my best friends, we always used to write raps, but we never recorded anything. And then one day, I think we just decided, you know what, let's buy microphones, let's buy all the equipment, and let's just start making it. And we just started putting it out. But we only started recently putting it out. Otherwise, we just have all these things that are just sitting in the, in the background.
I
in the
see. A
background.
lot of times we do that. We tend to do things, but we don't put it out because of this and that.
Because we're scared.
Yeah, sorry. And so we actually limit ourselves from people actually seeing the content where someone would have maybe reached out to you or something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
So it also, I read your bio and it's very interesting because you had traveled across the world
Yeah.
as not even a musician or a filmmaker, but a photographer. Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, so I worked as a photographer on Princess Cruises.
Oh.
So that job took me from Hawaii to Australia, New Zealand, all those little islands in the middle of the South Pacific that you don't even remember the name.
Okay, flex. That's cool, that's cool.
But it was good. It was good to experience all these different cultures and learn from all these different people that you meet around the world about just life outside of South Africa, which is something that I think is like we all need to, get behind, because I think we get stuck in our own little world sometimes, and yeah, it's nice to see. But yeah.
And would you, you're doing so many things right now. You're a photographer and all of that and all of that and all that. So like, how do you find the time to actually do all of these things at once?
I mean, I think it's all about, well, I mean, I'm not a photographer anymore. Like,
Yeah.
after I left the cruise ship thing, that's when I finished my film degree. Because I started my film degree and then I left it to go travel the world. And then I was like, okay, cool, let me travel the world, let's see what's happening. And then I came back and I finished the degree, and then I started working in film.
Oh, you've got a degree as well?
Yeah.
Okay, and that is for the filmmaking?
Yeah, for cinematography, yeah.
So you're working on any big films right now? Any short films that you guys are busy with?
But there is something in the pipes. It's coming. We're going to shoot it on the 8th, between the 8th and 11th of May. We're going to shoot a pilot, and hopefully, like, I'm not the director, but hopefully it gets picked up.
Not yet.
Hopefully it gets picked up, and then you'll see it on Netflix.
Okay.
Non-disclosure agreements.
Okay, and do you have any future projects of your own that you might be working on?
I am trying to write a screenplay. I'll see how it goes. I gotta find directors and attach all the crew cast and all these people. So, or I could just sell it. And sell the screenplay and then be done with it.
So there you have it, like, it's time to start a new thing. If you want to get into acting, I'm going to be that guy now. Because I feel like opportunity is very scarce around here. So if homie's trying to do like a film or something like that and you are actor, tell us where we can find you on social media. So in case they want to hook up with you.
You can always find me on Instagram. My handle is @RemixTheAddict. And you can also find me on Facebook, just Reamo Leduma, and just search the name. But it's Leduma. It's spelled L-E-L-U-M-A.
That was my mistake. So I'm not the only one, right?
Yeah.
Because I felt bad there for like just 2 seconds. So, but it's cool though. It's cool. So you're saying you hung up, you threw in the towel with the photography. So you're actually gonna just focus on film.
Yeah.
And
cinematography
music.
is always cinematography and music always have always been my passion. So I'm always just chasing opportunities in those lanes.
That is dope. And what inspires me about you is that, you come from Cape Town, born and bred, yeah?
No, actually, I was born in Joburg,
Okay.
And then I moved down here.
So another interesting story. A lot of people actually move down from Joburg to come and make it in Cape Town, and this is where it's happening. So if you want to do something, hit us up, contact us on social media. But for now, we're going to an ad break. Thanks so much for coming, bro.
Thank you.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens. CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screen.
And if you want to catch yourself on this TV screen, remember Cape Town TV is looking for TV presenters. So if you feel like you can be part of that, do send in your clip on our social media pages. I'm actually not sure what the details are, so just hop on our socials. It is Ekse_live on Twitter and on Instagram. But right now, though, remember I went to the Radisson Red and I hung out with Loyiso Gola. I hung out with more people at the Radisson Red at the Unlearning / Netflix unlaunch, and we're going to be speaking to Conform this time. He's the leader of rather this amazing group titled Conform, and they're doing incredible artwork. So let's check it out.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and go. Keep going, keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Listen, it's so fun being at the Radisson Blue with Loyiso Gola as well as the Netflix team. Make sure that we are celebrating his incredible milestone, which is titled Unlearning. But another cool thing that has been happening here is when they invited us to this beautiful media house room special place thing. I don't even know how to describe it because it's that amazing. They told us, Yaziktin, you guys mustn't just come alone, but you must bring your clothes because we want to do some graffiti on your clothes. And the person that's doing all of this incredible stuff is a graffiti artist, a designer artist, and he goes by the name of Wayne, and it's from the group called Conform. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
First of all, I'm just like, what you do is so cool. You guys are going to see all the beautiful snippets, but my jacket is looking amazing right now. Thank you for that work. So what are you all about? What is your company all about? What is Conform all about? I mean, typically when someone says conform, it's like, I will not conform to the standards. So what was it when you guys were thinking of it?
Okay, it's a one-man show, but Conform is just a, in the art game you need an alias, you need another name for yourself. Yeah. So I've got Wayne PKS, which is my name, but Conform started about 18 years ago. It's about graffiti, it's about graphic design, street art, painting canvases, the whole art spectrum.
What do you enjoy most about what you do?
It's the freedom, I think, and I really enjoy it. It's what I've always wanted to do. I've worked in some companies and then I went on my own for about 11 years.
I mean, your job clearly takes you to really cool places because you're here today. How has it been like being here today and getting to work on so many different people's things? Are you used to getting lots of clothes at the same time, or are you just like, okay, I don't know, this isn't gonna work, I don't know what's happening right now? Or it's like, oh man, I'm in my workspace and I'm about to kill the game right now?
Yeah, I mean, with experience, it just comes easy, and I've done a couple of these customizations before, and I always like make sure I can kind of do any job that comes my way within my style and the way I do my art.
And speaking of style, I mean, so many of us as artists draw our inspiration from so many different things. So where do you draw inspiration from? Because I mean, I saw the one that I really wanted was, I think it's a character from The Simpsons, if I'm not wrong. Yes. And then there's so many, there's like, with some are fruits, some are vegetables. Like, how do you think of these things and you're like, actually, this is going to look mad cool on a jacket, or even on pants, on shorts, whatever it is?
I don't know, it's just all these years of drawing, you can just make an icon out of everything. So the Bart Simpson icon is well known since like the late 80s, 90s, and even today. And as you said, like pineapples and this and this and that. Yeah. It just comes from imagination and memory. I hardly look at and copy, do realistic stuff. I just like think of things and just do it.
I actually want to know, what does it take to be a graphic designer? Because I feel like the only thing I can draw personally is a stick man. That's where I start, that's where I end. So what are some of the skills? Maybe someone out there is watching and they're like, actually, I might want to go into a future of design, graphic designing. What does it take to be in your position to be successful at it?
It takes talent, but you don't need all that much talent. You need drive and passion. You need to know the business side of things, you'll have to learn kind of on your own. There's lots of things on the internet to really like research. Yeah, it just takes a proactive attitude. It takes a entrepreneurial kind of spirit that you have within you. And if you knock on doors and network and just put your work out on the internet, things can happen.
I literally just was thinking of that because, I mean, COVID hit all of us, especially as artists. And I'm thinking how important it is not just to be a great artist, guys. There's so much more that goes into art. You can be a great artist, but then no one knows you because you don't know how to market yourself. You can be a great singer, but you can't sing anyway because you don't know how to write a business plan. So do you feel like it's equally important to have entrepreneur skills as it is to have creativity?
Yeah, it all comes together. But the one tool at the moment that's helping a lot of musicians, hip-hop artists, graffiti artists, is Instagram. I think first there was Flickr, then things moved to Facebook. Yeah. But Instagram has kind of like, for a long time now, been the go-to place for just where you can get found and where you can get hired. And it ranks high on Google and people can find you. Yeah.
And speaking of where people can find you, where can people find you? Maybe someone's out there saying, you know what, I need a cool little thing and I want to come through to conform. What should I do?
I'm Wayne BKS on Instagram, WAYNE BKS.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. And how reasonable are your prices? Like, what do you charge for, let's say, or it ranges? Or rather, let's say that for the Instagram page. If they're interested enough, they're going to hop on the Instagram.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's difficult to talk about things because, I mean, the scale of the work and, yeah.
Okay, cool, guys. If you are interested, please do make sure you hop on this Incredible Man's page. But right now, though, we're going to take an ad break. But I just want to say it's been amazing. It's been so incredible being here. Shout out to the Next Place crew. Shout out to Loyiso Gola. Shout out to you, Conform. Thank you so much for your incredible work. But right now, though, I need to go. So we're going to go on a quick ad break, and we'll see you after this.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screen.
Where we at though?
What
though?
Ekse. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, signed, sealed, and delivered. This was your midweek madness right here from Ekse Live. What a fun day.
It has been an absolutely fun day. I think I did not expect this fun because low blob. I didn't know I was working today. But nonetheless, it's been an absolutely incredible show. Thank you so much for choosing us, as you always do, to be a source of entertainment. It is unfortunately almost time to go. If you just join us, actually tune off right now. Just turn off the, I'm joking. You can still join us tomorrow from the hours up 8 till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and it's not even Friday and it's lit AF in studio, bro. All you need to do is tune in again. Come back.
Follow us on Twitter, Ekse_Live. That is YouTube as well as Instagram.
Yes.
Google, Facebook,
Ekse
Live.
Live.
We also Siteta about the state of arts and culture right here in South Africa. So please join us. Right now, Makwedini, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Lady P is in the building.
Tokyo is in the building, and they're about to take it away.
Aberdeen never back down. Aberdeen never back down. Aberdeen never back down.
Aisha.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Oh.
King.
Hey. Hey. Whoa. Woo. What? Hey. Wait. 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 Woo. Shit.
Makwedini sanudelel yazanibala nobantini emcimbini sithi bra yithi bhuti kwedini bophi nqawe mkhulu thimintwana ihambize nebhekil Makwedini sanudelel yazanibala nobantini emcimbini sithi bra yithi bhuti kwedini bophi nqawe mkhulu thimintwana ihambize nebhekil shinini busy ngojingi yajinga suthi indlela samagwazi yakubiza nazityani zizokunqazela ibhiza hayi man entambi yakubiza phofana kholapho man lityela ibhuda ninogqiba nxolisi yebra yazi frotman endali incume nayityani kodwa ugqityiwe kusesebusuku imedi yakhe ebhedini ain't tryna be chop man on cigarette shit hlala yepha to get shit together man up why you so coward how the hell do you think bazokubhawa uyanibamba Makwedini, Kwedini, sanudelela, yazanibala nobantini emcimbini. Sithi bra, yithi bhuti Kwedini, bophi inqawe mkhulu. Thimintwana ihambise nebhekile, Makwedini, sanudelela, yazanibala nobantini emcimbini. Sithi bra, yithi bhuti Kwedini, bophi inqawe mkhulu. Thimintwana ihambise nebhekile,
Chin, Kwedini, yazazi ndithombe Kwedini. Ononditya nobungadli Kwedini, you such a kid, uyingelekejana, thithi qithiqa ngeyiyo ityana. Andithanda uphikisana nazi izintwana, ngathi ndiyazibona sendibambe erontshini, hayi, chin, these young face, hayi man, kuvele kube tense, hayi man, kosuke emfondini, hayi man, kosuke Kwedini.
Mamela, hlala phansi, mamela inkonde indlela ibuzo kwabaphambili. Ucinga uyazi nobu hot man, you riding so hard. When you falling man, you gonna be crying. Saying man, I'm not no spali. Try to listen, can you tell me umbali go para makolo your daddy masani mapiro your hand ngumdana. Makwedini, yazanibala nobantini emcimbini. Sithi bra, yithi bhuti Kwedini.
Same-ish when the day shift, but the patience make the pay shift, Facelift like a gray spliff. If you hate this, you a racist. What? Slave ships in the banquets, yeah, we take ish, but we take back. Never slip till we hit back. March off on the pavement for the same ink that you have facts. Look at you copy the swag. Look at you kneeling up all on our backs. No, we ain't messing with that. No, it ain't part of the past. Look at where niggas at. Still gotta struggle with all of this melanin, though they all wanna be black. I put the step on your toes. No, you don't want any smoke. You put the noose in the rope. We took you out with a bow. It's like you don't already know. Color me black, I'm the go. Color me ready to go. Color your money and blood, cause some of you made it from leaving us dead on the road. There's nowhere to hide, there's nowhere to go. Color me blacker than most. Color me. Color me black. Color me black. Still talk that all lives like y'all lives ain't worth ish in God's eyes. Still fly, we black guys, Now I rap cause I'm black and I have to react to the fact that you laughing, you all in the bank. Money from picking the cotton till all of us faint. Now you like all of you great. How did you make it to sway? Wait, how is it all up in the radio every day? Now that you hearing the guns, now that you smelling the smoke, you don't want nothing from us. Don't wanna with the fuss. Look at me, I'm finna dunk. Kobe, I do it for love. Why is it with us? Color me black, I'm the go. Color me ready to go. Color your money and blood, cause some of you made it from leaving us dead on the road. Color me. Color me black. Color me black.